Welcome back to the MFB podcast. We're fucking episode 15. 15 episodes in, doing good. This time we're gonna be on time, hopefully. But start things off with the fucking rose thorn bud of this month. I already forgot my fucking rose. Oh, I got a car. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got a car. Yeah, that was
Oh
cool.
yeah, he got a car.
Yeah, I got a car that is mine now. It's great. It's pretty fun to drive. The gas is kind of fucked though, but it's still kind of
Oh,
fun to drive, so I don't mind that much. The Thorn is we recently had a Drake concert that was supposed to be cool and shit, and then I got tickets, and then he just missed the first day, so like, or not, he didn't miss it actually. The fucking arena said that they were like, oh yeah, nah, there's a billboard or some video screen wasn't working, so we're not going to be able to do day one. It's going to have to like be on Wednesday. And then yeah, my ticket got refunded, all that shit. Oh, that was kind of scuffed. I was excited for that shit for like a solid, I don't know, maybe 10 months. Yeah, that sucks.
ooh,
What I'm looking forward to though, like the bud, fucking getting my tattoo filled in, and then it's gonna look real cool. It'll look real nice. But yeah, is there anything you
yeah.
guys have to say? Rose thorn bud, rose thorn
Mac is first.
bun.
You or me? Okay, it's me.
Ha ha
Hi,
ha 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 ha.
I'm Bun, by the way. Okay, so my rose is, I'm pretty sure it was the day that I went to Vancouver, with the boys and the gang. Yeah, dude, that was pretty cool.
lame.
Like,
With the gang?
yo, what are you talking about? Okay.
Keep
It
going.
was, this was pretty cool because it's been a while since I went to like downtown Vancouver. Tried a really nice cafe. It's cute. Um, my thorn was for some reason I got food poisoning again,
Ha 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 ha.
and it was like whatchamacalls it. Like I thought it was gonna end at March, right? Because that was my thorn for March, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's the worst experience in 2023 so far. Boom, it happens again. Like, what is going on with this year?
Does the
Um,
immune system have to do anything with food poisoning?
I have no idea.
I think so.
You think? My immune system is
and what was it? Food
food
poisoning.
poisoning.
What's the other
Okay.
thing about the immune system they have to take
If you have a
care
weakened
of?
immune system, you are more likely to be sick for a longer time, to be hospitalized, or even die should you get a full
Okay.
foodborne illness.
Okay.
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 What's,
Okay.
what's one of the things that can help with a good immune system?
I don't know,
I
eating?
think it starts with a D. Diet? Anyone?
Oh,
But yeah, that was my thorn. Fortunately, Matt came in clutch for that one. He got his Gatorade because I forced him to, or I asked him to, and he did.
No, the first one's correct.
My bud is. I think I'm just looking forward to reading break in October, which is
winged eyes?
yeah, because I came from school, so I
Oh,
didn't take it off. Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you just did it for the podcast. I was like, holy
No.
fucking shit. That's
I had
wild.
to make up for
Yeah,
the
my hat's pissing me
podcast.
off.
Hell
Bothering
yeah.
me.
Okay.
It's just there's so much hair.
Oh no, it's okay. It's as long as you're not like a nuclear fern.
Buzz it.
He's not gonna
Do
buzz
it
it again.
again.
Okay,
Do
but
it again.
whatchamacalls it?
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
buzz it again.
So my bud was reading break because it's a week long, and I'm so getting ready for that.
What are you gonna do
I'm
during
so
that reading
ready.
break?
Oh no, sleep.
Mm. Don't you do that now?
No, what are you saying? No. I woke up at 6 today. Don't look at me like that.
Wow.
Look at me like that. And I still got caught in
Did you
traffic.
Congratulations.
choose
I
to
still
wake up at 6?
I
Or
had to.
were you required? Exactly.
I-
Yeah, there's
I
a
had to.
difference. Because when you're not
But-
required to,
Woo.
that's when the 2 to 3 p.m. happens. Like, this is what
Yep.
you're
Yep.
fucking
Hey, I don't
sleeping,
wake
man.
up. Hey, I don't wake up at 2 to 3 p.m. I wake up at 1.
Whoa,
Shit.
big difference.
Yeah,
Sorry
says
about
you,
that.
Mac.
After-
Says you.
Oh, am I disagreeing that I
you.
do it? No. I own up to that. Yes, I sleep at 4 in the morning and wake up at 3. So what?
11
I have nothing
hours of
else to
sleep.
do.
Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly, yo. Exactly.
That just doesn't that
Right
make you
into
feel
my.
more tired?
Nah, dude, I feel great. I just have nothing to do. That's where I get tired again. Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn, Mac.
All right, Rose. Continuing with my terrible sleep schedule. I have no Rose because I have nothing that happened to me this month, and I've not done anything for the past. What day is it today? The 27th. I've not done anything for the past 27 days since I finished school in the summer. So I have no Rose. My thorn is that I've done nothing this month. So that's kind of fun. I haven't really done anything. I've been trying to look for a job so I can at least make money while I'm not doing anything because I'm waiting for school like late winter-ish to early spring-ish. But, you know, what a great thorn. Bud, I guess Bud would just be like wanting to get back to like just uh working, getting money, and then I have like some projects I have in mind that I want to do in terms of like redoing my room, probably buying a bike next year or fixing up a car that I have in like my driveway that I kind of crashed a while ago. If any viewers remember when I told about my rear end story in
Mhm.
one of the episodes, so I might fix that car again because I have an idea of like how it can look like in the end. So that's gonna be fun. If anyone would actually hire me, that'd be kind of great. That'd be
Oh,
great. That'd be so fun.
shit. On the job hunt.
Job hunt.
For real.
It's okay, man. I'm sure somebody's gonna hire you soon.
I applied to a Chipotle.
That's kind of fire. Do you get a discount
But
for
a
that?
chop up food, no. But in the job description of the Chipotle, it said free food.
That's even better than a discount.
I would rather have that.
Fuck yeah.
Every time I go home, I just have a burrito or a bowl in my hand.
Dude,
Lovely.
that'd be so fire. Dude, I've recently been put on Chipotle. Like, I haven't had Chipotle, like, regularly, right? I'm talking this year. Like, probably a couple months ago, I had,
Yeah.
like, Chipotle for, I believe, the first or second time. And it was just so good. It was just so
Dude,
good. Like,
I've still haven't tried Chipotle yet.
Oh, you
Dude, I
fucking
walked in
idiot.
and I was kind of overwhelmed because like there was not a lot of options on the fucking menu, but there was like a fuck ton of ingredients, and I was like, bro, I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what any of those are, and they're just asking me, and there's like 6 people waiting behind me, and I'm like, fuck,
Bro,
like that kind of shit.
I've been there like quite like recently too, so I already know everything on the menu.
I got,
I don't
oh
know the
man, I got
ingredients,
like
but it's like
the fucking pulled beef. I think
pulled beef,
like the
pulled
pulled
pork.
steak. No, it wasn't the pork. It was beef that was pulled. I'm pretty sure. Like,
What?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about
it's called
too.
a different name. They called it something else.
Yeah,
It's like the third option, I believe, for the meats, whatever the fuck.
I know what you're talking
Because the
about.
fourth one was a fish one, and I couldn't have that. So, and whatever, be that as it may, I did double meat on that bitch. So I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of meat already, and we weren't even like at the ingredients yet,
Oh
and
yeah,
this shit was already like full.
piled. Yeah,
Yeah. And then
that's what's
I got
funny.
like pretty much everything except for like guac. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of guac, but I got like the fucking medium spice one because I was like, yo, mild is probably gonna be really mild, and spicy is probably gonna be really fucking spicy. So why not go for a
Oh, bro,
midpoint?
I just go mild because it's pico de gallo. So or like it looks like pico de gallo, but
I don't know.
most likely
The
isn't.
medium one is like a green
Yeah, it's
sauce.
green.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Apparently
fire.
that one's
It's
good.
really good. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
good. It kind of burned my lips a little bit, but that was when my lips were kind of fucked. I don't know if it was like a weather thing. My lips were just burning at everything, so that kind of
that's
sucked.
fun.
Kind of like my lips right now.
Your lips are kind of gross.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Does it smell like mayo?
Oh yeah, she smells like mayo, bro. She smells like
Oh
mayo.
my god!
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, we went there recently.
Yeah,
Still
the
smells
whole
the same.
fucking room smelled like mayo, man. Felt
Did you,
like I
like,
was
talk to
like in a
Tide?
Miracle Whip factory.
You talk to Tide? Can I have a Tide option where it smells like mayo?
You have a mayo
Little bit of
scented
cute, but mayo.
candle?
I'm so in hate with this right now. We're 10 minutes in and you guys are already bullying
You
me.
probably would like the ranch pop that I've seen.
That just
Yo,
sounds
relax.
disgusting.
Yo,
Yeah.
our literal last episode was called Carbonated Ranch.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
It's
I,
because we
feel,
talked about
I
it.
had a feeling. Yeah, I was like, yo, I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, we had.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That was cool. Yeah. Carbonated Ranch. I'm surprised that ended up being the title.
Yeah, why'd you
Why
make
not,
that the
dude?
title? Anyways.
You make the title then, holy.
Next question.
Um, okay, so
Alright,
this
I don't know
shit,
what this is.
yeah, this shit
Well.
is pretty long, and it has to do with like ancient shit. So probably gonna be running a tangent for like I don't know, God knows how
Oh, okay,
long.
okay.
So I mean, if you just want to like fast forward this shit on the phone, or like if you're listening on computer, just fast forward this shit. Makes
Lean back,
sense.
grab your popcorn, grab your drink, pass out for a bit.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah, it is kind of boring, but I found it very interesting.
Alright, go for it.
But basically, it's this thing called Planet Nine, right? So, it says that it's pretty much like this kind of undiscovered planet that is apparently like 4 to 5 times the size of the Earth, right?
In our solar system? Sorry.
Yeah, and it says
That
it's
was this-
supposed to be like in between Mars and Jupiter, right?
No way.
So it's relatively close to us, but not as close as like fucking Mercury or what's it called, Venus and shit, right?
Mars.
But yeah, it's supposed to. Oh yeah, sorry, Mars and Venus, right? We're in between those two.
I don't know.
yo.
I really hope I'm right on that, but it's in between Mars and Jupiter, and apparently the orbit is massive as shit, and it's like some really long elliptical one that orbits every 3,600 years. So it gets into our solar system every 3,600 years. That's what they say, right? This is based off of the works of some dude named Zachariah Sitchin, and this whole type of kind of belief of this archaeology is based off of this thing called Sitchinism, where he kind of deciphered ancient Sumerian texts, and these Sumerian texts are written in this form called cuneiform, and it's like pretty hard to decipher. So a lot of people just took his word, but then this shit is like heavily discredited now. Like all of this shit, I'm pretty sure there's like a website like just straight up being like, nah, all of this shit's wrong. Like proper
So what
scholars.
you're saying is like not a real story.
Yeah, this is an interpretation of what could have happened like a while back, right? So the Sumerian times, right, about 6,000 years ago, they had a lot of texts and they had a lot of tablets, right? They had a lot of tablets that depicted shit that they were doing, and that's the earliest shit that we have, right? This is like, we think that the Sumerians were the oldest civilization or the first civilization because they were the only people that left behind like actual writings and shit like that we can read. So we believe that they're the oldest. Now, I'm gonna show you one of the fucking like one of the Sumerian carving thingies that they had on one of the tablets. And this is of it's supposed to be a heliocentric model, which is basically something that orbits the sun, like or a sun. Like helio means sun,
Oh, okay.
so it's like it means that something is orbiting a sun, right?
Okay.
I believe that they thought the Earth was the center of the solar system and everything rotated around the Earth. And I forgot what model that one's called, but then the heliocentric model was introduced later, which is what we know today, right?
Oh,
So what these guys did was that they pretty much fucking had this. Oh wait, sorry, wait, that's the wrong one. 1 second, sorry. This is actually Zachariah Sitchin holding one of the tablets that he like talked about, and if you look there, it shows. Well, you can just fucking look at it. Actually, it's kind of trippy to look at because it's like, what the fuck?
Well, it's a star.
You see that, right? You see the fucking circle with the fucking,
Yeah.
that's the sun, right?
That's the sun. Okay.
So it shows all of those bodies, and when you compare that to the solar system, it is very accurate, right? It is like almost one. I'm pretty sure it is 100% accurate, actually. Like when you compare it. So
What?
this solar system should not be on this tablet. It should not be possible. They like it. They didn't have telescopes. How the fuck would they know what? Like, how would they know to differentiate between stars and planets? Is the fucking crazy part? Because like, let's say give them the benefit of the doubt. They looked up into the sky, the brightest stars or whatever the fuck, but they have all of the select like the planet bodies, solar bodies or whatever the fuck they're called, like they're the planets that we know.
Yeah.
But if you look in the top left, the one that's kind of like estranged, it's that's
Yeah.
supposed to be Planet X or Nibiru. I have another image here to point directly at it. I don't really know why, but that's there. It's kind of a more clearer image of it. You should probably keep the private room chat open for a little bit, or sorry, the recording chat open for a little bit, just because I'm sending stuff there. But and
Okay.
I believe I also have another image that shows like kind of
Wait,
what
let's
color.
let's describe this for our
I was gonna
audio.
say like you could just put this on Instagram when you upload it, like how we did
True.
the other material with the star.
That's true, but like they're not gonna listen. They're not
Uh,
gonna look at that
That's why I
right
said
away. But
heliocentric, and I described what it was, and
yeah.
then all of this.
Okay.
So it's basically a top-down view of each, and there's like big circle and then a bunch of small circles on this Sumerian tablet. The Sumerian tablet has other
Okay.
figures on
One,
it of
two,
just them
three,
doing shit.
4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa, that is pretty accurate, eh?
And it's like it's supposed to be the orientation of each thing, like of where it was at that time. Like apparently it makes sense for that time. Like that's where each
oh.
planet was in the sky roughly at the time that that shit was carved. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that. This is all heavily discredited shit. Again,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, like, imagine looking up in the air, looking up at the stars. You see, like, I don't know, 9 dots, and then you're just like, yeah, that's a planet. And then that one's a planet
But
too.
yo, you can't even
And then that
see.
one's a planet.
You can't even see all nine though. Or sorry,
I
all
know, exactly.
eight. You can't see
Like
because some of them are like
Exactly.
underneath,
It
right?
doesn't
you
make any
can literally
sense.
think about it backwards. Like, what if these like guys just wanted to draw a whole bunch of dots and make it look pretty as like a design, and then people are just overthinking it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that is
saying?
true. That's one of the biggest things. It's that it's just like a cool design, right?
Yeah.
And it like that can be a thing, but when you compare it, look at the model that I sent of the actual planets, like the colorized
Yeah,
version.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, but what
Like
if that's just people making stretches and being delusional?
again, it matches the time.
You-
It matches the time
yeah.
frame, right?
It's
So
just like,
but then
things
again,
can be
take this with a
confusing.
grain of salt. It is a translation, right? The translations can get very weird, and you see it in a bunch of works like the Bible, for example. Sometimes words are a bit weird. There's multiple translations of it, so it could mean whatever, right? One of the things that they say about Sitchinism is that it's like intentionally made to sound like this wild fucking epic story that some shit that happened, right? By the way, this shit gets really in depth, and it's like this is like tip of the iceberg shit right now, right?
Mm.
So there was more carvings of what's called a caduceus. Also, this is like I kind of took inspiration off of the Joe Rogan podcast for this stuff because I believe he spoke about it with some dude, and he like kind of went over it for about 20 minutes. So I think he did a pretty good job at it, but I tried to do a little bit more research. I wasn't that satisfied with it. But so this caduceus thing is if you look at the symbol of medicine, like on ambulances, like the snake
Yeah,
that's wrapped,
the
yeah, like
yeah.
like that. That was present on a lot of the Sumerian tablets, and or not a lot, but some of the Sumerian tablets, and they're saying that it represents the double helix in DNA, which again would make zero sense because they would not have any type of microscopic technology, right? They wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
They Oh, I forgot to mention that they received all of this information by people that they claimed came from Nibiru, right? Or the planet X.
Oh.
So people from that planet came to Earth and taught these people about the solar system and about DNA and all about about shit that otherwise wouldn't have made sense. Um, where was I? Oh yeah, the fucking caduceus. So it's still used today as a symbol of medicine because of how, like, I would assume just because of aesthetic wise, and it does look like a double helix, right? So it is pretty interesting that way. Um, there was also the, like, kind of, how do I word this? Like, it was brought up that these guys drew them as snake, like the Sumerian drew them as snakes because how else would you represent them? Like, if somebody was telling you about microscopic shit that you haven't seen before and you were trying to write it down and like show people about it, what's the easiest way you could do it, right? Like, so they're saying that that was just an interpretation of what the helix was, that it's
You
a
think?
snake coiled. But it also, it can be argued that again just could be a cool design, right? Let me think. Okay, I also forgot to mention about the heliocentric shit. They so it's said that the Earth was like discovered to be round, um, or spherical when Aristotle, like around Aristotle's time, which was about 2,400 years ago. I
No
just Yeah, so
way!
it's
It's
like
round.
yeah,
Yo,
because
it's
I thought it was
not
flat,
Flat
flat.
earthers are
Woo!
mad right now, for
bruh.
reals.
6,000 years ago,
It
bruh.
is flat. Keep going.
Max
That
might
could be
just got
another
boggled.
discussion that we do. Actually, maybe next episode I could talk about flat Earth theories because that shit's also kind of convincing sometimes. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's
It
not,
is.
but it's just like it's kind of convincing if you keep an open mind, which is what I want you guys to do with this shit.
Okay.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
Bun is
Yeah.
already just being like, oh, what if it's that just looks
Well.
like a
Okay.
fucking
Sorry. That's
design.
like
I'm an artist, I know.
the because we learn like these kinds of like theoretical stuff in art school. So like they no matter which lecture you're in, they like to challenge it in different ways that make us as the human person look like the evil one, or like look like the one who's like doing everything wrong. So that's why
Which?
like I like to challenge like the heliocentric stuff as like what if it's just like humans thinking too much, or like what
Well,
if they
that's
just wanted
what
to have
Aristotle was.
fun.
He was a philosopher as well as a
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
like mathematician and shit. But that's what it was. Like at that time, philosophy was a big thing. You just sat there and thought. Like that was it. You just thought. Right? My dog is barking. Um
Rude.
oh, let me close the chat so
Rude.
that the fucking dimensions of the recording aren't fucked up.
Rude.
I don't have any more photos, but
Rude.
shibbidibidoo. But if you do the math, like I just like randomly put this. These are very like approximated numbers. So I just googled like, oh yeah, how long ago was the Sumerian people like alive? They're saying 6,000. And I said, oh, how long ago was Aristotle like alive? And that was 2,400 years ago. You subtract those two, it's 3,600 years. 3,600 orbit. That's crazy. It's kind of crazy because it's like, oh, the supposed orbit time of that is when they discovered that it was fucking round, which is like again a massive like pivotal moment in history
So are
where
you
he
saying that Aristotle's an alien?
no.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so they're saying that the people that came from Nibiru, they're called the Anunnaki, and the Anunnaki, I believe, translated means like from heavens or something, like
Mm.
from somewhere else, right, and not from here, right? And there's tons of mentions of like these giants in the Bible, the Old Testament, a bunch of other books where there's been bones that have been found. I don't know if those have been debunked, but they're saying like, oh,
Bones.
that giants used to be on Earth at one point, and a lot of the Sumerian tablets had these drawings of like large creatures that did kind of look both humanesque and reptilian, according to some other theorists.
Ooh.
And these guys, when they came to Earth, was apparently 500,000 years ago, which was insanely long ago. And they originally had buildings on Earth that got swept away in the Great Flood, which is when the glaciers started melting initially. I don't remember how long ago that was, but they say that that wiped out most of what it was. And when you look at the Great Pyramids, just generally, those, when you look at each individual building block, they are cut with such precision that the rocks kind of like are almost glued together. Like you can't even
Oh
fit like a
yeah,
fucking
you
needle
told
through that
me.
shit.
Yeah.
Was it you that told me about the pyramid shaped things
Pyramid.
on top of the pyramid,
Pyramid.
but a lot of them are missing and no one knows where they are?
Pyramid.
I'm
Like
not
there's a
too
pyramid
sure.
shaped. Okay, I don't think it was you then,
Pyramid.
but speaking of
Yeah,
pyramids, like I heard that there's this pyramid shaped like thing that goes on the top of the pyramid to like complete it, right?
yeah. In
But
a
a
lot of
lot
the
of
Yeah, the
old
them
top
went.
one.
drawings, there's like it's supposed to be like a pyramid and then like a smaller pyramid on the top. I don't
Yeah.
know
But
what
a
that's
lot of
supposed to
it
be.
went missing.
I believe that that would just be like erosion just over the years because like
Oh,
over
wait a
the
minute. Yeah, no, because like, oh, was it in my lecture? Because I feel like it was something like, again, like, oh yeah, humans are stupid related. Where like, the Egyptians were the ones who like to destroy their history just so that like people wouldn't like A, get to it, or B, steal it or something like that.
Steal it.
I
The
mean,
entire
I'm
thing?
not too
Because like
sure
you know how
about
like
Egyptian like modern history and what they're doing to
yeah,
like
or
I
no
don't
no no,
know.
not even modern, but like all of them were like you can't find. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Bruh,
saying, yeah.
bruh. I
I
don't even know what to do
don't
with
know
that.
where I found that, but yeah, no, I was just, you said pyramid, that just unlocked a memory for me.
Pyramid.
Pyramids. Yeah. Fucking yeah, like what I was saying fucking about the pyramids was that
Hera.
the way that they were built is very odd. It's still nobody knows how it happened because a lot of the tools that they would have had, like if you watch even like a dude today that was like muscular as shit, like somebody that can carve like stones, right? If
Yeah.
you give him like the types of tools that the Sumerians had or like the Egyptians had to build that pyramid, it they would be it would take forever. It would take it's impossible almost. It's like nearly impossible to do it. And these each individual block is like 100,000 pounds type shit, And these
Yeah,
stones were carved out of areas that were like nearly 5,000 like miles away type shit. Like
Yeah.
how the fuck did they get it out of there, bring it there, put it down, cut it, and then match another one that with the exact same
It's the
cut
exact same.
that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say that it could just be like sand expanding, rock expanding, so it just like makes it so that it's just like that, right?
They're lying.
Again, they're saying that that was one of like the examples of one of the Anunnaki stuff, which I'll bring up later, like the whole pyramid thing. Um, so when they came to Earth, apparently there was no humans. There were no humans. There were only like lower hominids, like Homo erectus, like those types of people. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
pre-Neanderthal almost. So they're
yeah,
saying that the Anunnaki, the giants, right? They fucking approached these motherfuckers and they genetically engineered their DNA to become humans. And that's where the whole missing link thing is in evolution. It's just like they
Gang.
went from that stage in evolution to humans, and there's like a missing link in between them. And they're saying that that's where the missing link happens. And again, a lot of the Sumerian tablets depict these giants holding monkeys, and then like speaking into like speaking into them, right? Or like and like uh, engineering their DNA or like hybridizing their DNA to make humans, which again is roughly the same time that civilization happened, where it's like, oh, there was just like a sudden boom of people just being like, oh yeah, fuck adventuring, we're just gonna start settling now. And it's like, who the fuck told them to do that? And why did they just start doing farming and agriculture? Like, who told them this shit, right? And then when you look at a timeline, it makes sense. The way I'm explaining it doesn't really do it too much of a justice, but then again, I can only do so much. But they say that they programmed humans to be like kind of like slaves in a sense, to be like to mine and extract things from the earth. And this is the part where it gets fucking crazy. And this is again Sitchinism at its finest. But the humans were programmed with the affinity of gold. They say that every human likes gold. regardless, like you were born a human, you like gold. And I was thinking, I was like, me personally, I fucking like gold. You know, I like gold. I like the way it looks. I like everything about it. They're saying that that was programmed into your brain because they wanted to extract the gold from the earth. And where I was talking about the pyramids, they're saying that that structure was actually a giant water pump to extract gold from water. And that all of the chemicals that would have been extracted lays in the rocks. And they're saying that you could find like gold particles or whatever the fuck in the rocks. That again theory, you know, that shit.
Blow up the pyramid.
So the
Let's see.
reason, again, this is where it gets really far fetched, but they're saying that the reason that the Anunnaki wanted the gold was because their planet Nibiru was deteriorating. It was eroding because the sun's UV rays are too strong, and it cannot handle, like the atmosphere cannot handle it, and it's eroding. So they're saying, this is all written a very long time ago, right? They're saying that gold, like, would help them save the atmosphere. Now, like, I would say relatively recently, as in like maybe the last 500 to 1,000 years, they discovered that it scientifically it is possible. We can't do it yet, but if you suspend a gold atom in the sky, like, or in the atmosphere, there is a chance that it may protect the Earth from sun's UV rays. So what they're saying is that they're extracting gold from Earth to bring it back to their planet and suspend these atoms in the air. And this shit is talked about like as if it was a translation from the tablets. Like they knew about this shit way beforehand. And like we only discovered that, like, oh yeah, now if you take a fucking gold atom, it could do it, and we can't even do it. We don't have the technology to do it.
Gang.
Oh, is there anything
Throw a
else
gold
that
ingot
I was
in the
gonna
air,
talk
yo.
about? With
Shield.
that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to know, like, oh wait, I forgot about the Earth 1, Earth 2 thing. So apparently
Is
there was
Earth,
also
Earth Part 2?
nah. It's like it's used to describe what happened or how the moon was created. That Earth looked a certain way beforehand, and then something hit, like an asteroid hit the Earth, and then part of the asteroid and Earth turned into the moon, and that's why we have the moon now.
Wait, but question,
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
don't all planets have moons?
Yeah, but then
So
again,
all
like
planets.
the asteroid belt could have been like, you know, it could have hit multiple other things. Like I'm pretty sure asteroids are just flying around space anyways, just like all times. And Jupiter actually protects us from most of them.
Thanks,
But
Jupiter.
apparently there was just one big one. Apparently that was the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs, and that's what created the moon. And if you look at the Sumerian text, they have a story where they have individual planet names of this one planet that they had, and something collided with it, and it made another planet that orbited that planet. And that was a story of how like the moon became as it is, and then to this day, that is still an explanation that is used to as to why we have the moon. Like that's one of the biggest theories, that an asteroid hit us or hit Earth, broke off a piece of the Earth, mixed with the asteroid, and created the moon. The end.
Gang.
That was a lot of talking, a lot of Fern talking. Apologize for that one, but that I don't know. I just found it very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's just like a lot of humans just getting in an existential crisis all over again. I don't know. It's just like
One dude.
I think art school has just, because like if it's one dude and it's gotten popularized to this extent, to the point where Fern knows about it, like who knows how many lives this information has impacted, quote
It
unquote.
should. It'd be
And
funny.
like I don't know, it's like
It's been
it's
deemed
not
as
that I'm
pseudo archaeology. Like it's been deemed
well,
like
yeah, it's not like I'm saying it's not true. Definitely it is a form of art in of itself. But it's just like I think
Art.
like yeah, because art school has definitely
Everything's
brainwashed
art.
me. Art school definitely brainwashed me into thinking like, oh yes, like find a way to critique this, or also find a way to see how humans have fault in this situation, or like how like humans have fault in every situation. Like I look at everyday objects and I think, yeah,
Okay. Well then,
we fucked it
okay.
up this time. But then
With
again, like I don't know, your information is very interesting,
I was gonna say, like,
but
if you were to
I
just
like
look at the raw data and you saw like the drawings and you kind of had your own opinion on it, like if you saw the fucking solar system on a 6,000-year-old tablet, like, would you not be like, huh, that's a little bit convincing? Or like the pyramids being like very, very precise. And this is like with almost every pyramid there is type shit. You know, they still don't know how the Stonehenge was built either. And that
oh
was
yeah,
like, you know,
Stonehenge.
fucking, you know, a lot of heavy rocks, bro, heavy rock. But that wasn't
It just fell
precise.
from the sky. You know what I'm saying?
The Anunnaki strikes again, man.
Hell yeah. If you guys ever have like an existential crisis and like try thinking and don't get to a conclusion, the conclusion will always be the Anunnaki.
Yeah, there you go,
Whoa.
easy.
I don't know what that is.
It's like,
Okay,
why am I
bro.
sad?
I
Oh, it's
went
because of
on
the
like a
Anunnaki.
fucking
Crazy.
15-minute tangent, and you're like, "What are the Anunnaki, motherfucker?" They're
It's
from.
the
I don't know
giants
what
that
that
came
is.
from planet Elon Musk.
That just sounds like Attack on Titan to me, yo.
I
Big
mean, it's just
fucking
like
giants.
when you look at a lot of these older texts, there's like all of these weird fucking talks about giants or like these things descending from like different areas and shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, again, I don't know if it's mentioned in the Quran. I believe there is like something about it, like these giants in the Quran, as well as the Bible. And these are like, you know, pretty old fucking books, you know,
Yeah.
like Dead Sea time. And apparently they're also like discovering new, like more new shit about different areas of the earth and having like kind of sarcophagus
Esophagus.
sarcophagus. I don't know that thing. But apparently, the
Asparagus.
design of that, like apparently, a very Egyptian designed sarcophagus was found somewhere in Japan, which doesn't make sense unless they're saying that there was like a means of like traveling that long ago, way before we thought they would have traveled, and pyramids and like these types of shit like that. It's like I feel like a lot of the history that we claim to know, we have fuck all knowledge about. You know,
Wrong.
like I feel like the only way you could really fucking know is if you were living in that time, or if like you could go back in time and see.
Gang.
You know, I feel like a lot of the scriptures and stuff like scripts back then were written to the best of their ability. You know, they don't have the same type of language that we do, where we can articulate messages and thoughts on a piece of paper. They just had fucking like the cuneiform. If you look at it, it's literally like lines like this.
You know what I feel like? Oh, is that Lost?
I was trying to do Lost, but I forgot halfway through. I was like, I think it's like there you go.
It's something like that. But yeah, you know what was I gonna say? Frick. Yeah, you know what I feel like? I feel like humans back then were like definitely much smarter than humans now, though.
We got dumber.
Much
Yeah,
smarter.
Still dumb.
You think smarter? I don't know
that's
if I
my
would say
take.
smart. I mean, we could have been dumbed down. Just like, you know, that's a whole different theory though. That
We got
humans were
nerfed.
dumbed down like by government and like all
Oh,
these
we are.
error things that like, oh, these
Yep.
planes are putting terrible things into the environment, blah blah blah, whatever the
It
fuck,
should.
right? But I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of the I don't know about smarter. I don't know about smarter. I feel like
Okay, I feel like they were more clever.
Intelligent.
I would say they were more um what's the word? Like adventurous. Like they wanted to find out more.
Innovative?
Yeah, innovative. That's the word. Yeah, like
Mhm.
they did things that
Gamers.
like at the time they had a lot of time to do it. So you know they could just do whatever the fuck they wanted. Right? There's this one really weird mechanism that I saw where I don't know whose it is. I don't know if it's Plato's, Aristotle's, one of those motherfuckers.
Plato.
Yeah, Plato, the philosopher.
Oh. This is Plato.
like
Okay, putty.
Plato.
This
Oh,
guy's
I
just
played
lost.
Play-Doh. I
He's
thought you said Play-Doh.
lost.
I'm
It's
like,
okay.
ain't no way you thought Play-Doh was a part of this.
No, fucking the
Keep going.
philosopher.
Keep going. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
don't know who that
fucking.
is either. Just keep
He
going.
was very pivotal. He's very. He's like the grandfather of philosophy. Let's put it that way. There you go. Knowledge. But there's this thing called the Antikythera mechanism, right? They're saying that this shit, like if you look at an image of it, it just looks like a fucking mossy ass fucking rock with like a circle and an X in it. And they're saying that it used to be able to predict the bodies of like celestial bodies, like our solar system. Like it was able to predict that, like a modern computer at that time, if it was complete. They're saying that if they
They
found the
were
other part,
gamers.
they possibly could have, reactivated this shit to calculate it. It's apparently
Dang.
cool as fuck, man. It's cool as fuck.
Played Minecraft back then.
But yeah, I think if there was one thing I feel like I would just want to go back in time compared to if I would want to see the past more than the future. I feel like we don't know anything concrete about the past. Like I would love to know if like certain events happened or like if shit was real. They
What are
say
you
that
gonna do with that information, though?
I would laugh.
well if I can't bring it back, then I'll just hold on to it. I'll be satisfied. I think I'd be satisfied with it. If I can't
It's
come
just for
back and I'm
personal
forced to
gain.
live in that time, then I'd probably just inform them as much as possible. What if that happened? What if I was the one that told them all that shit and that's why they were putting double helixes on that
Whoa, time
Yo.
traveler.
shit?
Dude,
It's
ever
me.
heard about like
traveler.
GTA?
Yo, dude, yo,
We have this thing called the Microsoft
If you were
PC.
put back in that time, what would you teach them? What would you? Actually, Bun can't teach them shit. She doesn't even know how to cook. Fucking hell! Get the fuck out of here! Fuck out of here!
Look for an opening to bully me. You just gave yourself an opening. You
Guys,
just made the
guys.
opening.
I'm
Yeah.
from the future. My name is Bun, and I'm gonna tell you about this thing called art. It's crazy because everything you know, it's art. Wow. You should
They
subscribe to my webtoon. Wow.
I'm going to argue with you about literally everything.
Everything you know, wrong. You think the
this
sun is your
assuming
star?
that
Wrong.
You speak whatever fucking language, that you can communicate with them.
You know it's called Earth, right?
What would
no,
I tell them?
it's not.
I wonder, like,
Oh no, I tell them that their lifespan is like at like 29 max.
I think they would have known that.
Yeah, and they totally don't have other people
Oh, yeah,
in
you're
their,
gonna- you're gonna die.
in their colony that just like, oh, he's 29, he dies in 1 year. Like,
Oh,
they probably, do they know what a year is? We don't know that either.
I think the average lifespan was like 30 or some shit, but I think like they still
They could have
had
had
the
their birthdays
potential
every like
to
5
live
months.
like longer. I think they still had the potential. I think it was just the average was super low because they would just die a lot.
Yeah.
They would just
Makes
die.
sense.
Just like, because like, again, at this time, Colosseum was the fucking thing. Gladiators were just fighting each other for no fucking reason. Just dying
It's
at age
entertainment.
23 and shit. Yeah.
People were messed up before, yo. People
Yeah,
saw other
dude.
people killing each other and they're like,
Entertainment.
I put 100K on him! Woo!
I mean, we still do that. Look at UFC. It's just not barbaric.
Yeah.
Like,
It's more of like terrifying, and then everyone gets sad when something accidentally happens.
it's like it's like UFC is like the most illegal way to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You just hit them in the back of the head a couple times, they're fucking dead. Of course, you gotta get disqualified, but it doesn't change the fact that the damage is already done. You crippled the man.
Hey, you killed this guy last year, and you want to come back face another guy.
We're gonna put you against John Jones. All right.
Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, that motherfucker's dude. John Jones is a scary human being. That guy's
He
he is
is-
like 6'5", like 200 and something pounds. That motherfucker.
I think what I'd
Jeez.
ask them is how to write their alphabet.
No. Another drawing thing.
Oh, so that you could fucking write shit?
No, yeah, so I could read it.
You
and
want to see
write
this
it.
character that I drew?
No, I'm assuming. Okay, we're assuming that you could already speak.
No, I mean, like, just to take back, like, are you saying, like, what could I ask them if I stayed there forever, or
No,
what
what
could
could
I
you
ask
teach
them
them?
if I could? Oh, what can I teach them?
Because you go back in time and then you stay there. The information that you have that you brought with you to the past, what would you tell them with that info?
I'm talking to Sumerians, by the way, not the Egyptians.
Yes.
The Sumerians.
Yes.
Like the first
teach
civilization that we know.
I teach them about like wiping their butt.
What the fuck?
Out of
I feel like
all things,
it's a
out of
thing.
all,
No, I swear to God, like I'm pretty sure.
I think it was only the Brits that just didn't do that, like in history.
Really?
Yeah,
that sucks.
Cleopatra was known for bathing in milk and honey.
Oh,
okay.
But
no,
way after.
Shit.
Yeah, she actually. Yeah, one of the craziest
Sticky
things I heard
as
is
hell.
she used bee stings on her lips to make them bigger.
Oh,
Damn.
So beauty standards were a thing back then too, eh?
Gang.
She was
Yeah, but they didn't
supposedly,
spend money.
Yeah, they crushed
spend
berries as lipstick.
Gang.
Yeah, they actually.
Yo.
But back then they thought, okay, urine, like pee, they use that as mouthwash.
Dang. I mean, there
Because
is this
the
guy.
yellow in the fucking thing or whatever. Ammonia is apparently really
Okay,
good.
I don't know, Mac.
Yeah.
What would you teach them then?
Yeah, what would you teach them if you could go back? What would you tell them about? And it obviously can't do with anything like technological because they wouldn't fucking understand.
I mean, hey, do you have a
They'd be
PC?
like-
Huh?
That's probably what happened though, like the Anunnaki and shit. That's fine. They were trying to tell them that
Gang.
shit, and then you get fucking
Gang.
caduceus. Snakes.
Gang. Hey, you know this thing with the snakes? You're right. It's DNA. Whoa! I'll just tell everything, just BS everything that like kind of makes sense, and then they'll believe.
You just be
And
like,
then
yo,
I go back into the future.
You're gonna die. Like all this shit, you're gonna die. And it's just like,
How old
the
are
day
you?
before-
I think I'm 27. 3 years. You have 3 years and you're dead. 3 years. How about you? How old are you? 5. Bet.
Okay, like I feel like a
You have
lot of
more
the
years to go.
shit where it's like kind of mistranslations. Like when people try to tell other people about like airplanes that don't know about airplanes, they call them metal birds. Like shit like that, right? Or if like guns, like apparently like a really long time ago, like people that didn't know about guns, they called them fire sticks. That's what they called them, right? So I wonder how they would like decipher a computer. Like if I just straight up said like, oh yeah, computer. This is what it is. What the fuck would they call it?
Beep boop.
Like I wonder, like, beep boop. I don't think they. I don't know about that one.
Yo, imagine you go from fire stick to beep boop and then metal bird.
Beepity boopity.
Oh man, I don't know what I would teach them. That's too fucking confusing. I would just say hi.
Man,
I don't know.
I feel like I would just try to like buff the civilization as fast as I could. I could just be like, yo,
Make them
this is the most
strong as
efficient
shit.
way to do this. This is the most efficient way to do this. This is the most efficient way to do this. I'll teach them about as much math as I know, as much physics I know, as much chemistry I know. I'd be like, yo,
this guy has enough information in his brain to like teach that.
I said
crazy.
as much as I know. And that's not too much.
Dude, I only know like freaking 1 + 1, dude.
I would teach them how to work out. That's about it.
Dude, those guys are already jacked as
They're
fuck. You
probably
already know that,
ripped,
dude.
dude.
They're
They
really
probably
fucking
Best
hunters,
gym
man.
partners. Best gym partners. Just go to the past.
Fucking, I don't know. I feel like I would try to teach them like efficient ways of, if not, there are like, if they aren't already fishing very nicely or properly, like, I would teach them how to fish properly. Like, oh yeah, spearhead from the top because of refraction. If you try to do it from the side, it's inaccurate. You got to do it from the top. Spear that shit in. I don't know. Fucking, I would try to tell them about specific events that may happen in the future, like maybe like great like floods, tsunamis, earthquakes, all that shit. Maybe something like that.
You're gonna die from water in like 30 years.
I'll just explain that these types of events happen and it probably will wipe you out and you can't do anything about it. Maybe I'll tell them about like how to build a skyscraper because apparently that's like the foundation for that is pretty rudimentary. It's like it looks like diamond and then bars. And then you just do that every time and that's apparently very rigid. So apparently if I just taught them that, maybe you could get some really early skyscrapers. Like the fucking I was gonna say actually about the whole knowledge thing earlier. Apparently, a lot of our knowledge was lost due to the burning of the Library of Alexandria, where we kept a lot of the information. I say we as if I was there, but no, I was actually. I told them actually. I'm the one that wrote all
Yeah.
this shit.
You're the one who
I'm
built
actually
the library, dude.
Alexandria. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that's literally me. Like fuck Alexander the Great. That's me. I'm literally him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, apparently that shit was burnt, so a lot of our
Actually
information is
burned it.
gone. And there's so many historical events of people just fucking up like information that could have been really, really important. Like there was this dude, I believe it was a monk in like the 1500s that found this book, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna write some shit in this book," and there was already shit written down, so he just scraped off the ink, and he just fucking started writing like Bible stuff in there. And when this book was put under like a spectrograph thingy mabobby, where you could see like what would used to be there, it was apparently a book from Archimedes, who was a very pivotal mathematician, and it was a very complex book on math that they could not retrieve any information from. That could have potentially changed the way that we perceive math. So, that shit's never coming back. So, yeah, it's interesting shit
dumber.
when you look at humans and how they like sometimes just fuck it up. They're just like, yep,
Yeah.
there goes.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's why I don't really enjoy thinking about like humans too much.
No fucking
We're all
way,
stupid.
bro.
Yeah.
Even the smart ones are stupid in a certain way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I stay dumb.
Yeah.
Full.
Yeah, for real.
Full. I stay stupid.
Oh.
I failed French 9.
Oh.
Gang.
There you go.
Damn.
Dude, I wanted to take like comp civ in high school, but instead I took 20th century world history, and that
You're
was
with me, gangy.
it
Let's
was
go.
so
Terrible idea.
Yeah, I learned about World War One and Two, or two, but man, like I could have just learned about civilizations. I could have learned about the shit that I like learning about, but I was like, eh.
Would you ever take like an elective course on that, like in uni?
Okay, like it would. I feel like it would have to be like one of those required courses where it's like this, or the civilization class.
Oh, so you wouldn't take it for fun?
Nah, because I feel like I'd just be wasting my time. I'd just be like, yo, if it's something, I mean, yeah, I could find it interesting, but then again, it is still money, and yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to finish my shit as fast as possible.
If you could take it for free, then. Right. There's like no strings attached. You just take the course.
If I could take it for free, there was no homework, no exams, and I didn't get if it didn't affect my GPA, just, if I flunked it, then yeah, I'll take it.
Discussion.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, just discussion.
100%. Yeah, like if there was a club, like I'd probably do that shit.
Oh
I'd probably join that shit. Yeah.
I'd be lost.
Make one. Make one for real.
I'd just be like, I'm just gonna talk about theories and ancient shit.
And they're gonna be like, with me,
fuck ahead. You. And I'm gonna be like, oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Theory club.
Make it a fucking.
It's just a theory, an Ethan theory.
A fern theory.
A fern theory. Yeah, man. I mean, that was the
That's
biggest.
Right, Matt. I stole your idea.
What? My idea? I don't have any good ones. It's okay. You can take all of them.
Who's talking to Matt Pat?
Matt. Apparently, there was like
Matt
this Matt Pat. Like apparently, there was like some Five Nights at Freddy's thing, where they did like a real life trailer or like a real life movie, and apparently Matt reacted to it, and he was just heartbroken because like he wasn't even invited. And the only reason I know about Five Nights at Freddy's is through Matt Pat. So it's like it's crazy. He was like the dad.
Yeah, I mean, literally, he used like what 20 videos on it explaining every single detail.
He made it
all games.
He is the catalyst of most of the FNAF fandom right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't even like invited. Some other dude was invited, and apparently that guy is like half the size of him and wasn't even that pivotal. Like a lot of people say oh yeah, we watched Matt Pat and this guy.
So we invited that guy.
It's like what the fuck?
fuck your game theory.
No, it's probably because like Matt Pat is not like he sold game theory, or yeah.
Well, I mean, still,
It's still him.
So he's
It's
not
still his
necessarily
still him.
like the face of the. He's not necessarily like the.
he was the
running
face of the
force
company.
Yeah, he
honestly.
was definitely, but like I think for in like a business or company standpoint, like they don't necessarily want him because he's not going to bring like too
Well, I
much
mean,
to the
Nah,
table.
The
I
other guy
heavily
too,
disagree with
right?
that. I
The other
heavily
guy
disagree with that.
was still lower than him. Like, despite not him being a part of the company, you're still comparing Matt Pat himself and the other guy that was still half the size of Matt Pat. And despite him not being in the company, I would still choose Matt Pat over the
Honestly,
random
yeah,
dude.
you know, I'm
Dude.
not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like,
I
make it
disagree
thrown up,
with
like,
the
things in there.
fucking like the business like, oh yeah, I mean, it wouldn't bring a lot of people in. Nah, fuck that, dude. You go to your memories, like your in-brain memories, you delve into your brain. Who the fuck do you remember telling you that shit? It's not the game theorists. It was fucking Matt Pat that spoke,
Matt
and it was
Pat.
Matt Pat's face,
Mm-hmm.
and it was him. Regardless of whether or not he's part of TGT, doesn't matter. It's still that he is the face that people remember. So it's like even
Yeah.
if they invited him without like the game theorists involved, like it would still be a massive hit just because it's him. You know,
Yeah.
like regardless of what company he's with, he could be. It's like it's not the same thing as when like a really old artist like performs again or goes on tour. Then it's like, oh yeah, you
Mhm.
know they're not gonna get as many people. Like this guy is still gonna get that shit just because
Yeah.
of it wasn't that long ago. You feel?
FNAF is still like actually like so popular, even
And
with
I
like
believe that he's
kids
directly
nowadays.
responsible for it. I feel like I
Who?
would not know. I wouldn't have
For
known.
sure.
I wouldn't have known about
For sure.
FNAF. I wouldn't have thought it was a good
Oh,
game. I
yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's a good game personally. I think it's really
You know,
rudimentary.
it's just jump scares. I love the lore.
Yeah, the
Like
lore is
the
really well done.
gameplay,
It's
the
like
gameplay
Skyrim
is
lore.
just like iffy, whatever. But like the lore is beautiful.
Like so much shit. I love how it's
Yeah.
like lore. The lore itself is like so explorable. So like that was kind of like the start of why people have their own theories about it, and then that's what kind of
Mhm.
like kicked it off. Where it's because like there's so many like bits that you can attach with like this game and then this game, which caused this to
Yeah.
happen in this game. But
It-
then
it
other
wasn't
people are
just a
like,
simple-
wait, hold on,
Seven.
hold on, this guy did this, so that's wrong. And then you're like, but then both make sense. So which one it is? And then that's what keeps making the game popular. That's why they created the movie, because like the company knew that it boomed off of that, so they're just trying to make the movie out of it.
I wonder how
I want
these
to watch the movie.
like
I wanna
these
watch- I
would watch the
developers. I wonder-
Really? Okay.
Is it
I
good?
would.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh wait, no, it's not out yet. Yeah, I was just
yeah, it's
talking
not
about
out
the
yet.
trailer.
I'm
Yeah,
just
fuck,
saying
sorry.
I would.
Whoops.
I would.
Whoops.
Because I
But-
thought it would be fun.
I'd watch it too.
I'd scream
yeah, no,
too.
I was a huge FNAF fan. Like I drew FNAF fan art. I was one of those kids, dude.
Oh,
I was one of those kids.
and our kid that liked FNAF.
Animatronics,
Yeah.
aren't those technically put you in the furry category?
Oh, that's why I gave you the role. In my
Yeah,
Discord,
role-
I
my
have
role
her
on
as a
Discord is
furry.
Just because I like Raymond from freaking Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Like,
Raymond
everyone
from
likes
Animal
him.
Crossing. Let's take a look. I feel like I know this.
it's just a cat. It's just a dude,
He has
Are
head
you
of
fucking
yeah.
kidding me?
right?
Are you fucking? This is a circle
doesn't
with
look
two lines
bad.
and different colored eyes.
Boom.
He has glasses.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
glasses,
you're
the
telling me
glasses
if he
effect.
took off his glasses and you were just basing him off of a personality aspect, would you still like him?
Yes. Yeah.
Lies and deceit, yo.
He's a stoic little cat. He's just there. And I
cat.
love him.
So it's the fact that he's a cat and the fact that he's stoic. If it was just a blank person, and that you knew that this person was a cat, and then he just acts stoic, would you still like
he
him?
looks nice.
Yo, I will be damned if I ever crush over a non-human character in a I mean, like not non-human, an animal at that. Like I will not.
Okay,
yo, I
it's
will
not
be
a
damned. Bro.
crush. It's not a crush. I
You
just
said
like
it
him.
was crush.
No, it's not a crush. It's just like I like.
just-
I'm not. I like him.
It's just that I
Okay.
saw a human version of him, but someone made because it's art, and then they were like, "This is Raymond as a human." Oh my goodness! I wish he was real. I wish he was real. All this and that.
No.
I mean, yo, didn't you do like Yanta as like something else, like non-human, and then you were like geeking over
Oh,
it?
Did
I
I?
believe you
I
did,
did
but I
Yanta
just
as a
can't.
girl one
Oh
day.
yeah, no, never mind. It was the
that's so
girl
much
thing. It
better.
was the girl version, and then I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But if you turn that into a fucking donkey, and then you're just like, yeah, man, oh, oh yeah,
Look
man,
at
and then you got the
Yanta,
No,
brother
he's like, if
involved.
it's Yanta,
Yo,
I'll say
I'll be
Yanta's
damned
great.
if I crush over a thought in my head. That is wild, bro. In OC, is she brought to
Okay,
life
I
and
don't
crushes
have a
over it?
crush on Yanta. He's just
Yo,
nice looking.
that's a lie. That's a lie. I'll fight you over
He's
it,
I
bro.
just
I'll
made the
fight
nice.
you over it. That's a
character. I
lie.
love the character. I would marry the person I made.
Man.
Yeah, imagine you're just like, a creator in a game, and then you're just like, I made you. You want to get married?
Fortnite staff?
Yeah,
Oh.
what is this? It makes no sense.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, dude. This guy with like every single part of him being perfect. That's for me.
Okay, dude.
Okay, I'm
Art.
tired of getting so bullied.
All of
Okay,
it's
I'll stop bullying
art.
you.
This
Okay.
recording? Art.
Yo,
Mac's not done, apparently. Mac is not done. Okay. Are we moving on, kids?
kids, bitch, I'll stomp you.
I'm older than both of you.
I'm stronger than you. I'm
I'm
faster.
gonna
I'm
smash
better.
your car.
You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna be like, I'm heavier than you.
Yeah.
Jesus, that
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So,
Anyways.
hi, I'm Bun, and I'm back again with the I found this on the internet, so I feel like I want to tell this to my friends corner.
Hey, that's what I did. It's okay.
Yeah, okay, but I do this every episode. So,
Yeah.
my token segment for this episode was a video that I found where it showed this question. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. So, if someone told you that they saw me arguing with a stranger on the street, what would you immediately assume that I was arguing to them about?
Oh, I already know the answer.
Go ahead.
Art. Whoa!
Dude, okay, just because I was engaging in a back and forth discussion with Ethan, relating to art, does not mean that I'm going to fight about art the whole
What
time.
else are you gonna argue
I
about?
don't know. That's
What do
the
you
thing.
think?
I
This
feel-
question,
wait.
this question, the premise of this question is like, do you like, let's see how well your best friend knows you type thing.
I don't know. You don't like.
See,
really
there's
anything
like
but
two
art
scenarios, or
and,
there's like two answers I
K-pop
could go
people.
with this shit. Like, I
Okay.
feel like the second one is kind of an edgy statement. I don't really want to say that
Gang,
because, like,
gang.
that is an actual crime. So,
Okay, yeah.
I think we know where that's going, because, like, public
Okay, yeah.
scenario, what could have happened? It would have to be something where it's, something bad, right?
Okay, yeah.
The first thing I immediately thought of was, like, she just wouldn't start an argument or even, like, stay in the argument. I feel like you would just dip.
Run.
Just go away.
Or like you just would like
Okay.
try to end it as fast as possible. So I feel like I don't know. There's
If you-
two answers to that. I feel.
If you guys saw me from afar arguing with someone, would you guys back me up?
No.
Well, I feel like I would. I wouldn't immediately
I would
back
listen
you
in.
up. Yeah, like I would listen first and then decide. Like unless
I'm
it
not
was
gonna
like
just take your
throwing
side.
hands, then it's like
Yeah,
you gotta help, right?
Okay,
But
yeah.
if like you guys are just arguing and yelling at each other, like I feel like I gotta hear both sides.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
drop in. I'm
the
just gonna be
mom
like,
of the situation.
gotta say,
One's wrong.
She's
Just
kinda
walk
right.
in. Hey, that one's wrong. Yeah, no.
The short one's wrong.
hey, I don't know
Yeah,
any
no.
of you, but like this short one's like wrong.
Okay, let's bring
Good
it over
take.
to Mac then. Like, what? Okay, if we saw Mac arguing with someone in the public, like, what do you think he would be arguing
Dude, I
about?
immediately thought about like an anime thing, like some shit
Fo, fo,
where
fo.
it's just like
Fo, fo,
somebody
fo.
called One Piece bad or some shit. Or
Gang!
somebody called
I would.
like somebody called like fucking I don't know. I don't know. I feel like just anime. Like you just argue
Yeah,
about
no,
that
because this
shit.
guy's
I
like a
don't really
degen.
argue about anything.
Yeah,
I think
I
he
don't
would
it would be like
engage in an
games or
argument.
anime.
Yeah.
If it was like, okay,
Like,
there,
I feel
it
like
have to be a
he would be
specific
arguing with a
topic.
stranger when it comes to like, let's say, like being a
Like, what
tryhard
was
in
a
a
good
game.
game? Oh, yes.
Like, let's
If
say the
you
stranger
say,
approaches you and is just like, yeah, like I only try XYZ amount of times, and then you'd
oh,
probably
I
sock
just
them
think
in the
that's,
face.
I just think you're a fucking bitch. I just
Yeah,
think you're a
yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Like, that's just
I
fucking
don't know.
dumb. That's just
That's what I
stupid.
think.
I would just immediately say that and then walk away. I wouldn't even try to argue, really. But if
You
it's like,
wouldn't?
yeah, it would
Okay.
have to be a really like specific topic. It can't just be like a vague topic of like gaming.
Like, what kind of
or
topics would
anime.
you like specifically argue about then, willingly with a stranger? You don't know. You just need
Nothing
it to
really.
I
happen.
don't think
If someone
said-
said that One Piece was bad, I'd give them my opinion and be like, well, I mean, it's like, not everyone likes it. It's not like everyone.
Yeah, it's just like a
on it or
5,000 episodes.
Dude, Dude, I'm
It's
thinking ahead of myself.
1,700. It's not even
1,700
that's not even
and
2K
about
yet.
I don't know, maybe 20 of them are
Bro, Pokemon's
canon?
longer and people watched Pokemon.
I didn't.
What's wrong? Hey, I said people. I didn't mention you.
Oh,
Four
that's
for four.
he's racist. He's racist.
Four for four.
He's
Ah,
racist.
he didn't include him in people.
He's racist. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. He just whoa.
What?
Huh? What?
Huh.
Fine,
but
you're
yeah.
not the people then.
For Fern,
Show me
I'm pretty sure it's easy. For Fern, for me, like thinking about it is pretty
Anything
easy. Like
political.
he would just argue about anything. I think.
Hey, Fern.
Hey, yeah.
Because
Your
like,
dog's not the
Fern-
cutest.
No, Fern
Ooh,
is
argue.
no, Fern's the type of guy because like he wants to have an argument with someone. Like that's
Okay.
what he
No,
wants.
that is not an
Like, if
invitation to if you see me in public. Don't do that shit. I'm a peaceful guy. I just argue
Yeah, 'cause,
shit
like-
that I'm knowledgeable in. That's it.
I mean, like when thinking about like your driving stories, like last
Oh yeah, I feel
month.
like road rage would be a pretty big one.
Yeah, I feel like no, dude, like he'd be the type of guy who like come out of his car and just start like, yo, what's going on? Hands to everything.
I don't know about fucking hopping out of the car because I feel like that's the just
Okay,
turns
rolling
into a
down your window.
completely different scenario. That just escalates things beyond. That guy has to reverse. I'm dead.
I don't know, cause yeah, no, like I feel like your guys' like answer for me would like apply. Like if like I'm sorry, but if I saw both of you guys arguing from a distance, I would probably hide because like I don't know.
I would if
Oh,
I
no,
saw you.
you know,
If I saw you in the
if we
distance,
s-
I would
nah,
walk
yo.
towards you.
The shit that I said earlier about like throwing hands, like nah, fuck that, man. She doesn't have
Okay,
her back.
Like
doesn't
if
have
you're
her back,
okay,
bro.
if you're arguing with a girl, which I doubt you guys will, but if you're arguing with a girl, I'll pull up, okay? But like if it's a guy, what will I do? What will I do to benefit this situation?
I'm sorry. If it was a girl, art.
Oh my god, you're so pretty.
Smash?
You're so
Oh my
Oh
god! Oh my god! You don't
Where'd
like
you get
me,
your
but you're
lashes
so
from?
pretty.
Oh my god, I want to look just like you.
You like pink? Pink?
Oh, you love Hello Kitty?
Sanrio? Anyone?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
no.
are you a Sanrio
Oh
fan?
god.
He just right hook.
Hey, Sanrio? Ah,
Oh my
okay.
god, that dress is really nice.
Where'd you get it from? To the audio listeners, we're like boxing while we're saying those.
Okay, much.
But yeah, that was my question. Dude,
Forgot the
that's a
question.
really funny
Oh
question.
yeah, never mind. Okay,
Yeah, like, if
never
you-
mind. Okay, yeah, cool.
But yeah.
Oh, I don't know about. I only said like anime and gaming for Matt because I feel like he's knowledgeable in those things, and if somebody approached him in something that he was not knowledgeable in, like it just wouldn't be an argument. He'd just be like,
He'd be
I
like,
would just be
huh?
like,
nah.
Yeah.
If literally, yeah, I kid you not, if someone pulled up randomly, I'm just walking, and then he stops me, hey, and then he tells me about anything political, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'll support you in whatever you think, because I don't know shit. You could tell me the most, like, random thing that's happening right now, and I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Same.
You could say like something random, like, "Oh, The Rock, he's president now." Cool. All right. I guess he
I
is.
got you.
What is he
that's
gonna
pretty
do? What is he doing? Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, bye. Food? And you want food? You want to talk about it for food? I don't know. I really wouldn't know anything. Like, I'm just there. I would just listen, really. And then if he like
Uh,
interrogates me into trying to make it an argument, I would just be like, I don't know shit. I don't know anything. You want to talk about, I don't know, Halo? I know about Halo.
Like they're like it like actually engaged in the argument, and Mac is just like, pause. Let's talk about gaming.
Chill. I know a friend. His name's Fern. He can talk to you.
Just to redirect the argument to him.
Don't talk
That's
to this
so
one
funny.
called Bun. You don't want art? Don't talk to her. Political.
I don't know.
You
I
want to
can't
talk
even make
about
arguments
pyramids?
about
Talk to
art.
this guy.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey.
What?
I'm not
We
good at
just talked
arguments,
about it.
man.
Oh.
I'm not too good at them. I mean, I feel like whenever I have an argument, like the words that I want to say, I feel like are too harsh. So I just
Oh, are you
like I
guys
just pussyfoot
the?
around it, and I'm just
Are you
like,
guys the type of people who are like in the shower after, like the day after an argument or something like that, and just like, damn, I should have said
dude, I
this.
don't even need to be in the shower for that
Nah,
shit.
dude,
That's
I
just
would
like I
forget
just be
about
like sitting in my room, just like I really could have
Man.
said this shit, huh?
You just re-fantasize the situation with like you just
I'd forget
beating
about the
them up with a.
situation. I
Are
wouldn't
you
remember.
kidding me? You're not one of
Yeah.
those people. Ugh.
I'd be like,
Dang.
what did I say? Oh shit. I don't remember.
Damn,
I'd be
dude.
like,
I just
bro,
remember that
why
it
did I
happened.
say that?
Oh man, I
Oh, yeah?
sounded like
Oh,
a
yeah?
nerd.
You're dumb.
Should I call her stupid? It sounds better.
Hey man, if you're ever having like a really bad argument, just start punching them so
Barking.
that in reality you won the argument because they're on the floor and you're not.
I think twerking will just
Yeah,
get the job done. You
Who's
know,
above you now?
confusing the enemy.
Yeah. What'd you say about it? What'd you say?
What'd you say?
Exactly. Black eye. Me? I don't.
Okay.
Anyways.
Mac, take it away.
Okay, apparently I have to do the rest because someone doesn't want me to. So I'm just
Oh,
going
just
to
Do a topic
botch.
2.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
botch whatever the next question is. All right, so there's a picture I can't see because it's too small. So I'm just gonna say the question after it. Hypothetical. ...
Oh no.
All right. A pregnant wife is dying. Who will you save? Both.
Both.
I would
Damn.
choose the
It's
wife.
either one or the other. Okay.
Yeah, a pregnant wife is dying. Who will you save, the baby or the wife? That like, I feel like that type of question has been asked so many times, and like every time I just say the
really?
wife. You know,
Oh my goodness. Okay, Mac, who would you choose? Genuine.
I don't know. If I had 2 bullets, I'd just kill both. But
Oh.
you know.
Interesting.
Hey, why worry about whether you kill one or the other when you can just delete
Dude, she's
both and then
freaking
not worry
pregnant.
about it?
She's just pregnant. That's it.
Oh,
would you
so
save
if you just
her or would
kill
you
the
save
So it's a
wife-
double kill.
Double kill.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked
Okay,
up.
but
man.
yeah.
That's fucked
Yo.
up.
Like, okay.
Yo,
Mac
you
is
kill
not
the
gonna give a
wife,
serious
double
answer.
kill. What? I killed 2 people.
Mac is not gonna give a serious answer.
No,
But
because it's a. I don't like this question. I don't
It's a
really
it's
know.
a pretty
Yeah, no,
dumb
'cause, like,
question.
I would-
but
the picture above that was actually a picture I found on the internet where like it was the
Oh.
girl reacting to like
Someone
some people's
like,
answers to those questions. Say like, and she was just like, when the guy chooses the baby over the wife, ick. It's an ick.
Oh my
And-
god.
oh my
Oh my
god,
God.
just because
Oh my
they
God.
didn't choose you. Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, but okay, I understand both sides, but I feel like I would choose the wife because I've already built a relationship with her. You know,
Right.
I already know what she's like. I already know all that shit.
Oh.
Right.
And if
wait.
anything, you know, she's the one that's responsible for the baby in the first place. So it's like theoretically, I could just have a second child. It's not like I won't
Right.
mourn the first one.
Yeah. Wait.
I'll just
hold
have
on.
the second one.
I thought this was just a random person. Is this my wife? Because it says a wife. not my
Mm,
wife.
Okay, it's
Because there's a
your wife.
completely different standpoint if it's my
It's
wife
your
and then a
wife.
wife. It's
It's
my
your
wife.
wife.
Okay, if it's my okay, because even okay, then my standpoint in whether it's not my wife or it is my wife is kind of the same. Because one, I kill like I don't save the baby, make another baby. If I save the baby, boom, I
I
have a
can't
kid who
make
is
another
now
wife.
better than the person that I was married to. Boom, I can raise that person. Gang
Yeah, but
gang.
there's also the chance that people don't really want. I mean, there are the people that look for single
I'll be a
dads,
single dad.
but
I'll
Adult.
stay
I
a
feel
single
like I
dad.
would just not want. Like, I feel like if I already had built that connection with my wife, I wouldn't want another wife.
Yeah,
You
Right.
know, like I'd
if it
just
was
be
the
a
perfect
widow.
person, then yeah, I'd choose wife. But
Okay, there you go then. That's the answer.
boom, wife. Next question, because I have to do it. Um, all
All
right.
right.
Uh,
It's on the top now.
what? Oh, okay.
It's on
Okay, cool.
episode.
I didn't want to answer that third one. If I lost my memory, what's the first thing you would tell me about myself? Hmm. Hey Mac, you like games? Whoa, I remember everything.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, bun. I don't know.
Bun, you
Hey.
were a terrible artist. You hated art.
Oh my
Um.
god! You guys would just
I
sabotage me.
wouldn't tell you about your webtoon because I think that would be funny.
Oh, that'd be
Oh
fucked.
my, that's
That'd
like
be
literally
fucked.
my whole personality.
You would start to do art, and then you're like, oh, I can't. I want to create a webtoon,
I
and then
wonder if she like
someone's gonna
read
ask you,
if she read
hey.
the webtoon 71 Liars without being the person that created it. Like if she had amnesia and she just didn't know. I wonder how she would
Wow,
critique
this
it.
is a good
You know
No,
webtoon.
she's just like,
what?
wow,
You
this
know
is
what?
dog shit. And then it's like, what?
Yeah, no, I think I would genuinely say that. I'd be like, oh, what the frick? This
Oh,
is
this
fucking
is
freaking
terrible.
terrible. Yeah.
God
She'd be like,
damn.
damn.
Just cause, like, if I read it at, like, my age or something, like, if I had amnesia and just, like, read it at this adult age, I would hate it. Because, like, my webtoon is, like, a passion project for the kid that I was at, like, 4th grade. Because those were all, like, the imaginative stuff, like, that I wanted to create at 4th grade. Like, freaking stories about princesses, people with superpowers, girl with purple hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all in a child's imagination. I'm just making it come to life just, like, to heal a part of me. Like, I love it. It's
Whoa.
still, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, that's why it's my
Yeah.
entire personality. So I feel like it should tell me that I have a webtoon if I had amnesia, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Well, I mean, this question's kind of weird because like if I had to do Ethan, like the more I think about it, I 100% would know that I doubt this guy would even like take note of what I said, and he'd just be like, he's lying.
I would tell him
And
two
then-
things.
Yeah,
You're allergic to nuts and you really like girls.
I think that's just a guy thing for the second one. But I would warn him about the nuts. I'd be like, yo, nuts.
Nuts,
Fish.
fish,
Let me
and you
find out again.
dislike eggs.
It's like, hey, the favorite
Don't do that
meal
shit.
is like this like breaded with nuts
This-
salmon.
Oh my goodness, a poke bowl with nuts.
Oh god.
Whoa.
It's like your favorite dish, and then it's just like, oh fuck.
But you should eat that in the hospital, just cause it's a good environment to eat.
You should
in.
like hold your EpiPen in the other hand.
Why do I need an EpiPen?
You should eat with
What's
the
an
EpiPen.
EpiPen?
I don't know. I think I'd tell Mac,
Fuck, what would I tell Mac?
I'm not joking. I thought about this before, and I actually
that
imagined
he's
myself.
an uncle.
Oh.
yeah, you're an uncle and you have a lot of friends.
No, see, that's the thing. I remember thinking about it, and then I remember I thought of like the fact that I would honestly listen to whoever said that if I woke up in the hospital and the doctor said, "Hey, you were in a coma for 2 years and you lost all your memory," and then people are like around me, and it's like you guys and then my family or something, and then he'd be like, "This is your family," and then these are the 2 friends that was first contacted when you passed out or got into that crash.
Also,
I would
it'd
literally just be
unrelated
like,
to your family.
I would literally just be like, "Yo, I'm hungry."
Okay,
Like
so what would I tell
I
you?
would believe it's so weird because I would know I know for a fact that I would believe if the doctor said that I lost my memory, and then that he told me that this was
You
my
would just
family.
accept it. You would just
I would accept it. I would just
Yeah.
be like, yeah, okay.
Guys, real question. Am I on your emergency contacts list on your
No.
phone?
I don't have any.
Cause you guys are for me.
You guys are pinned, but like, I mean, that's about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
I have like emergency contacts.
See, look, like if you see the contacts and you see like the red like special
I
thing,
have no
because
one
like
then.
you know when you go on the SOS feature on your phone, it calls like a list of people, including like the police and stuff. It will call like those people and send them like your location as well. I put you guys there.
That's crazy. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, you're in the forest? No thanks. I'm in a game.
An SOS signal? You wouldn't even look at the notification until like 5 games
I'd
after.
be like, oh.
I'd be long gone.
Huh. 3 hours ago. You're dead.
Oh, okay, goodbye. Damn, so you guys didn't set them? You know, I think your phone... Does your phone auto-set? I don't know if your phone
Auto-set.
auto-sets it. No, your phone like automatically like puts your emergency contacts. I don't know, check your
No.
health app. But like, you know.
No. You have to set it to which people you want it to be, like
Yeah,
including
dude,
family
it's
members.
you guys for me. So yeah.
I'm gonna tell your mom.
It's I have a
Hey,
list. It
your
includes my
daughter-
parents.
Oh, okay. I was about to say your daughter. She chose you not to be your emergency contact. She
No,
doesn't trust
literally.
you.
Cause like, okay. Whatchamacallit? Where is it actually? I wanna look for it.
I kind of want to play something right now while we wait.
Hey, should
All
we go
right,
with the
guys,
game of
welcome back to
Fortnite?
my stream. Welcome back to my stream. It's FMJ here. So today
FMJ?
Without the J.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck.
FMJ, the better trio squad. Gang.
The terrifying trio, you know what I'm saying?
Three for three.
You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Oh yeah, see, it's my mother, my father, Fernie, Mac, and like a girlfriend. That's about it. Like that's
Wow.
all.
You have a
Literally all of you.
No way!
See, look.
Hey, doxed.
Whoa, you just doxed everyone on that
Damn.
list.
Yo,
Everyone on that list is
I only
doxed.
use this freaking thing for clipping, dude. What the frick?
Dang, more stuff to take out. Shit.
Guys,
You're-
I don't upload
You're
the
stupid.
recording of the the film of the podcast, and they're assuming that I do. So that's just a secret between us. It's just between
what's
us,
the point
guys.
of me having my camera on?
The fuck?
Bro, there's no point then. Why
It's for clips, homie. It's for
Yeah,
clips.
She just picks
It's for
and she
clamps.
picks clips and then uses that because she got tired
Yeah.
of drawing them.
And you watch them
Lag.
on at the mfb.podcast on Instagram and
You know what we should do?
TikTok
We should
and
make
YouTube.
like the
Shorts.
video version available on
Mm.
Patreon. You know, like I think that we should do that.
That could be a future motivation. You know what I'm saying?
And then what? No, never mind. I don't think we
Okay.
should do what I'm thinking of. I mean, it would be
What-
cool, and it would be really
what-
weird to like
What
watch.
What time are you
mean,
guys
we
at?
have,
I'm at
like-
1 hour 20.
I'm at 125.
I'm at
Okay, okay.
123, 124 now.
I
hour.
wanna Wrap thing. What? I said 120.
Oh,
Alright.
all right. Well, next question. I don't like that
Do
question.
you want to wrap things up? Let's
I
wrap
don't
things
know.
up, homie.
Okay.
We haven't had
Yeah.
a shorter episode in a while, so I think, but we had a good amount of content this episode. I feel like.
Yeah, we did. We had a topic each actually, which is nice.
Yeah. Apologize for my
Not
topic
my
being
topic.
like, I don't know, fucking 25 of the
Like-
minutes. Oops. Oopsies.
It's all the Arkansas. What's the name again? Alcantia?
Arkansas, bro.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, bro.
You named a place.
If you
Arcani?
lost your memory, the first thing I would tell you about is the Anunnaki and about
Oh,
the planet Nibiru.
Yeah, it's
And I'll tell you
it's
that
their
you're an
fault.
Anunnaki.
Listen right now.
Oh my god, I'm a
You
giant.
and me are the only ones who should know this. You and me are part of the Anunnaki.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay.
There
Ah!
are 3 moons.
Good information.
3 moons, 2 suns.
Okay.
Everything you
I
know is
understand.
fake, even though you lost all your memory.
You are considered
What's
a
a sun?
giant at your height. I want you to know that. When you walk out of this room, everybody's gonna be smaller than you. I hope you
You're
know
big
this.
as
my
shit.
Okay? I am the
You're
only
just
one
gonna
that is bigger
gaslight
than you.
me?
Okay?
That's
I'm
the
only
first
one.
thing that you're
Huge.
gonna do
You're
when I
huge.
lose my memory. Is just gaslight me.
Probably.
It'd be fun.
Lovely.
It'd be fun.
I'd be like,
Lovely.
yo, your face is super, super, super thin.
Hey, you lost all your memory.
That's
I was like your
messed up
closest
because you're
friend.
lying.
I was like one of your close friends before you passed out and lost all your memory. Everyone knows that you smell like mustard. So just so you know, in the future-
Mustard.
Like,
It got
you-
worse.
You like
You
just-
smell like that yellow.
You can't smell it, but
We
smell it.
can.
What
Just so you know, in your
the-
subconscious, if you pass by someone and then you turn around and then they look at you, that's because you smell like.
Are there
mustard.
There are Chuck E. Cheeses in America, right?
I think so.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure.
Dude,
it's
like literally I went
from
to
America.
Chuck E. Cheese. I went to Chuck E. Cheese for work yesterday and it was smelled so nasty. Like today I just doused myself in cologne and I doused myself in cologne in the
Cologne?
morning thinking that it would like go away like over time because you know it's like eau de toilette, right? So those are the ones that
You gotta
fades
get
out.
the perfume, bro. The parfum.
No, I like the ones that fade out, but so for some reason it just didn't fade out and I still smell it. It's like
You
why?
like the ones that fade out. You don't
I think
want to
you
smell
need
like the perfume
something-
that you bought that's supposed to makes you smell different.
I like a light smell.
I think you
You
need
know what I'm
something
saying?
stronger. The mayo is still kind of,
Oh my
bleeding through.
god.
That's what I'm saying. Like fade out. This is pointless. Why'd you buy it then? Why would you even
Yeah,
use it?
actually. Okay, no, there's two types of perfumes just
Bro,
for
just wear
that.
Axe at that point. Wear Axe. It's a good bet.
Axe.
Axe.
Like I'm just gonna smell like a high school boys locker room, dude.
Oh,
It's
dude.
better than fucking
Axe
mustard.
is like a crime to wear nowadays, man. I feel like Axe is just like one of those, it's just like, I don't know, it just kind of burns my nose hairs now.
Yep.
Like someone walks past you on the street, they're wearing Axe, instant argument.
Yeah, hey,
There, that's what you would argue about.
Yeah, you see me arguing with somebody,
Fucking
it's about Axe.
Oh lord.
Apparently
Okay.
it's called Lynx in the EU.
Really?
The EU.
Lynx?
It's called Lynx.
Yeah, there's like Axe
way better than
versus
Axe.
Lynx.
I don't know, I'd rather smell like a metal object than a cat.
But don't you like cats, like Raymond?
Oh.
true.
Oh.
Raven! Someone give him to me on
All right.
Animal
Anyways,
Crossing.
besides this freak that likes a cat, that's not real, and that's a character, and that only likes the character
Figment of
because
somebody else's imagination.
Hey, that's what characters are made for, okay?
Like Harry Potter. Look at how that turned out.
That's crazy.
He's like, dude, I feel like Harry Potter could like be a real person with the amount of shit that like is about him.
Exactly. Literally.
One day you'll get to that point with Yanta, am I right? There's gonna
I
be
sure hope I
a
do.
Universal Studios.
You know what I
site.
hope though? I literally hope okay, fantasy time. If the 71 Liars became like super like popular or quote unquote mainstream, I just so hope that like it doesn't land one of those like cringe fandoms. Like you know what I'm saying? Like those
Yeah.
like not to shit on
It should
like
be.
the Demon Slayer fandom or like the
Oh,
My Hero
she's
Academia
shitting on him.
fandom.
She's shitting on him.
But it's just like
no, fuck both of them.
Oh,
yeah, like
both
the
of
My
them.
Hero Academia fandom, like like if people like I don't know, I'm so sorry, like you know who I'm talking about, like the real ones, the real fans know who I'm talking about, but like I don't
The
want
real
to land
fans.
that kind of fan.
Well,
base,
yeah,
like,
of
you know what
course.
I'm
No one
saying?
likes that
Like-
fandom. Literally, no one likes that fandom.
If people treated Yanta the way like people treat like freaking Deku from My Hero or like freaking Tanjiro,
I
like
would.
just everywhere.
start it.
Oh my god, I would actually start crying.
I would love to start it. I would create
Like I
a
would like
second account
revoke
just to do that.
like Yanta fan page. No, but like I would revoke. I would just like take Yanta out of like mainstream. I would like put him back.
and gatekeep him.
Lame.
Yeah, no, because
You gotta
like
give the people what they
I
want.
want I want to give him the good fandom. Like you know what I'm saying? He has a good fandom right now. Like people draw him really nice. Shout out you guys, love you.
Mm.
But yeah,
No.
All right, with that, I guess we're gonna wrap everything up. I think we talked about a lot of
Finally.
things today. It was pretty interesting.
God
We kind
damn.
of got like this month. We didn't really talk about what the fuck happened because fuck that. You know, I think our stories were cooler. But anyways, if you made
September
it this
shit.
far, appreciate you. You know, you're cool. If you're listening to this,
Yeah.
Stay safe out
Um,
there.
Yeah,
I don't
thanks for
know.
listening to
I
like
love you
this
all.
part.
Not really. Anyways.
All right. See you in the next one.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Goodbye.